I do have to say this. It is a little bit weird without Lauren here. Now 2 weeks in a row. As you can tell for our YouTube listeners, if you're listening on anything but YouTube, tune into YouTube, hit that subscribe button. We're climbing, we're reaching for the moon. And but if you are there, you'll notice that I am just with a Pop-Tart. Not an edible one. It's a Pop-Tart pillow in Lauren's chair. It's not going to be like that very long. But this week's episode, it's part 2 of me with Nathan, aka the Shred It Bro. Thank you again, the Mr. Shred It, the Shred It Bro, Nathan Williams, for jumping on with us. A couple weeks of action with him. And if you haven't, go follow him on all socials. It's just at the Shred It Bro. Amazing guy, as you will find out this episode. But also, if you haven't, go back an episode, beep, 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 and listen to part 1 of Nathan Williams, the Shred It Bro. I'm just going to keep plugging them in here. But one of the main reasons why I'm hopping on right now, doing a little intro, is I made a mistake somehow, some way, in all of my life. This was the first mistake that I've ever made. And I somehow, some way, did not record the audio through the mics for part 2. Part 1, beautiful, sounds glorious. But somehow, part 2, the audio is not there. Even on video, I went behind the mask. I threw the red challenge flag, and I reviewed the play. I see myself hit record in the video, but apparently doing that isn't enough. So I ran the audio of part 2 through like an AI. It's the one of the only times in my life I've ever rejoiced that AI exists. I ran the audio through AI, and it's manageable. It's serviceable. It's as if I ran it through some sort of robotic, AI, right? But it kind of makes our voices at times sound a little bit odd, a little robotic, as I will say that again, I guess. But anyways, the audio is there, but the second mistake I made, all in one night, it was great. I didn't have my phone charged. As you can tell, we're roughing it out. All of this is recorded and edited on my phone. So apparently I ran out of memory, or not memory. That's probably what'll happen right now. I ran out of battery life on my phone, and it just died. So not only are you going to get robot versions of our voices, at times it sounds like we're speaking in tin cans. That's not how it always is. But bear with us. We'll be back next week. It'll sound great, just like it does right now. But yeah, so bear with us. We appreciate it. And go give Nathan Williams, aka the Shredder Bro, a like, a thumbs up, comments. And like this video. Even if you don't, like it. It helps us out. And hit that subscribe button. And I know everybody is missing Lauren. I miss her too. In the meantime, I'm just going to be speaking to this Pop-Tart for a little while. But anyways, enough of this rambling of an intro. Let's get it over to the Shredder Bro part 2. Bye.
So this is going to be part 2 of a 2-part series. So lean in, get those notepads ready, bullet points, fire away. We got the Shredder Bro. We're back in action. Nathan Williams, part 2. I wanted to, we kind of jumped around a lot last time.
Yeah.
And by last time, it was actually just a couple minutes ago. I thought of this grand idea of, you know what, I'm going to bring a second pair of clothes. And then once I got here, I didn't think of you.
Yeah. Yeah. I just got the one.
Yeah. So for our listeners out there who are listening to us or watching us on YouTube, pretend he's wearing different clothes, put a filter on it. AI. Yes. There we go. So you are the Shredder Bro, and somewhere along the line, you saved an entire company.
Mm-hmm.
You shredded it.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Also, too, did you know what the Shreddit company was? Like, what did they do as a company while you were making the videos? Or was that after the fact where you're like, oh, I didn't know that you guys shredded people's belongings?
Yeah, that all kind of is all tied together, I would say, because I didn't know what the company was.
Yeah.
I had actually realized, I don't even know if I knew if I had seen a shredded truck before the first time seeing one. And then it's one of those things that if you've seen the video, or like myself, I was making them, anytime you notice them now. Once you've seen it, you notice them everywhere.
Recency bias.
Yeah, almost, right? Yeah, like catches your eye.
You buy a Chevy Malibu Max, next thing you know, everyone's driving away.
Everyone's got one. That's true. That's so funny. Yeah, that just happened we just got a EV Bolt. Let's go. 2018. Let's go. And every time my wife and I see another EV Bolt on the road, we get so excited. Like,
Is that another 2018?
yeah, it must be. It has to be. Yeah, so it was, I didn't know what the company was, and I'd never seen the trucks before making that video.
That truck is freaking sick, dude! Oh, shred it, bro!
But I was contacted by the company.
Yeah.
They messaged me, and they asked if anyone from corporate had reached out, and I said no, and they're like, okay, well, we want to.
So where did they DM you? Or,
Yeah, Instagram, actually, yeah. Instagram, that's DM me.
So professional.
Very
by the way.
professional.
And so they messaged you and said, have we messaged you?
Has anyone reached out yet? And I said, no. Well, maybe you have, I guess.
It sounds like a 5th grade dating.
Yeah.
Like, hey, my friend over there thinks you're cute. Type of thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. It was a little bit, right? Yeah. We just want to see if anyone's talking yet. No one has. They were originally, from what they told me, planning on making like a commercial using me or getting hyped about the trucks. So they were going to fly someone out and like film a commercial, which that never happened. So that didn't end up happening, but they did invite me they were having a, kind of like a corporate order meeting, like with all the corporate leaders in, I believe it was in LA, either LA or San Diego. And so I was invited and I went to the office. It was the funniest thing. Cause again, I'm, at this time, I believe when I made the video, I was 19. So just new to the world, I guess, right? I don't know what I'm doing. The video is kind of random. And I go into this office full of corporate people from the company Shredded, and I'm welcomed in and open the door, and everyone's like got this big smile on their face, and they're all like gathered, and they have like a gift for me, and they're super excited. They gave me like a gift box of a shirt and different Shredded memorabilia. And it was then they told me, they showed me the corporate office, and then they thanked me, and they had told me that the higher ups, the company that owns Shredded, is Stereo Cycle Shredding.
Oh, okay. I was going to say it's probably Disney.
Yeah, yeah. Disney owns Shredded. Yeah, they own everything. But it was Stereo Cycle Shredding. I guess I believe the parent company.
Yeah.
And they had just right before had been basically deciding if they were going to change all the Shredded, basically take Shredded and bring it back to Stereo Cycle, and all the trucks would just be Stereo Cycle Shredding. Yeah.
Oh, that's so lame.
Everybody was against it. From what the corporate people were telling me,
That sounds very corporate.
they were all against it. Nobody wanted it, but I guess the higher ups wanted it. And they said my video, they were making the decision, or it had maybe just been made or about to be made. They were making the decision, and my video went viral. And then they put out basically that they're not going to change the name because the video was such free marketing for them, and it was such a good thing. So they kept the name Shredded.
So this 19-year-old kid just saved, from Oceanside, just saved the brand.
changed the course of the brand's company.
That is actually crazy. Did you end up like make commercial? No commercials were made.
No commercials, nothing from nothing. Somebody they were like, you could join. There was a lot of talk at the time, I think, but they were like, yeah, we could have you join our sales team, and it was like this kind of blowing smoke, I guess. But no, nothing. I got a gift box. That was really nice, but that was no, but it was so cool. It's the idea, yeah, the memory that it was.
That is so. Yeah. That's so funny. It's like you always hear about companies like wanting to pivot, wanting to change the brand. The pencil pushers are in their office. They're like, what are we going to do? It's coming to the end of the quarter. We need something. And then from the ashes, the shredded bro was born.
Yeah.
He saved the brand.
Yeah.
He turned the tide. And all of it was on you.
Yeah, it was it's kind of wild to think the shredded trucks we see now, we may not have seen.
That's actually,
Isn't that kind of crazy? So what was it going to be called? Stereo cycle shredding, which you can still see. Sometimes you'll see, it's funny, I'll still see stereo cycle shredding trucks. Some of them are that. And you see them driving around, you're like, man, all of them would have been.
They give you a little
Yeah. You tried it. Yeah, Dust. You tried to take us out. Look at that.
That doesn't have a ring to it at all.
No, stereo cycle shredded, bro.
It sounds like a early 2000s Christian band.
Yeah. Stereos. Yeah.
Like Sanctus Real. And
That really does.
coming on stage is Sanctus Real, and after that is Stereo Cycle Shredded.
Yeah. That literally does. That's fun. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I can also just imagine like all these business people like literally coming up to you, like you saved their livelihood, and they're just like, thank you so much. Yeah, you're just like 19, like,
I don't even know what I'm doing here. Yeah. No, and it's weird. I apologize to anyone who received one, but they were at the time asking me to sign things.
no way.
And asking for my signature. Yeah. And
So
so
signed
I
autograph?
signed some pictures. Yeah, I signed it was the most awkward thing because I have bad handwriting, and I at 19 definitely hadn't practiced my signature. So I'm pretty sure everyone was different, and if that's ever worth anything, no one can verify that that's my signature because it's
Have you seen Office?
I have.
I can almost imagine that picture where Michael is like, he's got the mullet and he's like shaking the air. That's kind of what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
Is like what's transpiring.
Yeah.
You're just signing all those photos.
Sure. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah.
That is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
The weight of the shredded world is on your shoulders. That really just puts a lot of weight to the content that we put out. You never know. You might be saving someone's paycheck and you never meant to. So you were basically just the mascot.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah. The unspoken mascot for sure. And it's funny because I think even to this day, to this month, I still receive DMs. Yeah, no, I do. I'd probably say at least once a month I receive a DM from someone of just them recording a shredder truck on the road and sending it to me. And it's fun. It's fun. Yeah.
That's crazy. I'll throw up a couple of, if it's not copyright from the Shredder Bro, I'll throw up a couple of your videos, please. That's super cool. Have you had other brands like them, like reach out and like, hey, can you just like scream our name? We need some help. Or, like the boss is really putting some pressure on me to just, could you do me a favor and just scream our name?
Yeah.
Please.
No, but if any companies do want that, I will. And there were at the time, a few people, there was a couple of people who it was their girlfriend reaching out saying their boyfriend loved the shredded videos. And if I could yell happy birthday to them, bro, which that happened a few times. And that was cool. That was,
Get on a Cameo.
I could, huh? It's a little late, but
It could be a revival.
yeah.
You always see that everything comes full circle. You never know.
Too late. That's true. Try it. Might jump on Cameo. Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing that story. I have some stories of they're not as life-saving as those, but some stories of when I met you that I thought were kind of funny. They're not long and super in depth, but one of them was so while I met you, I was doing door-to-door sales, solar door-to-door. And then if you've never done door-to-door sales, try just while you're driving, and you're probably listening to us on the road right now, pull over. Watch out. Don't hit the curb. Pull over. And just go up and knock one person's door. And just try that just one time. And imagine doing that thousands and thousands of times. And that is just this small sample size of what it is to do door-to-door sales. It's probably one of the most brutal things. It's probably a form of torture in some places of the world. Nobody likes it. Nobody is proud of doing it. And everybody doesn't like you. There's nobody sitting in their house right now that's thinking, you know what? What I could really use right now is someone to just... right in the middle of dinner, right in the middle of Star Wars Episode 8, baby. Yeah. When you're watching Star Wars Episode 8, you're like, boy, I could really use someone to just knock on my door.
Save this. Thank you. Obi-Wan Kenobi, our homie Hope. He's knock on our door. Yeah, please come. Do not come. Yeah.
It is just, I could go on and on about how brutal it is. I don't want to bore our listeners. But so you, at some point in your, work life, you thought, you know what? I think I could do it.
Yeah.
I don't think, I know I can do it.
Yeah.
So much so that you said goodbye to the corporate world.
Yeah.
Hello, doors.
Yeah.
And I can remember, I can remember phone calls with you where I was like, I don't want the weight of your income to be on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Because I have a pretty tender heart. And I was like, dude, I will feel guilty if this doesn't go well. So just know it might not go well.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I do remember that.
Yeah.
Try to block it out like, I don't remember anything.
No.
So you get hired on and, we're knocking doors for about 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
And one of my good friends, we mentioned him, Aaron, we were roommates at the time. And, we knock doors all day, all night, and we get home. And every night we're just kind of like, dude, I don't think Nathan's going to last. We're almost taking bets at this point. We're like, dude, he is cooked. He is done. There's no way he's knocking a door tomorrow. He will knock himself out before he knocks another door. Yeah. And I remember, so we went on this thing that's called a blitz. And for those who are not door to door, a blitz is essentially where you take a vacation as an office. About 10 brave souls will line up to do a blitz, and you will all band together, and you will rent out an Airbnb or a hotel, and you will travel there together. You're like the Minutemen back in the day, and you will travel there by horse, by buggy, by any ways necessary, and you are just focused on knocking doors.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like the weak will know they're weak.
Yeah.
Yep. And hopefully I'm not stepping on you.
No. Yep. You're right on.
So we're going, and I can't remember how you got there, but you're there.
Yeah.
Right. And it was probably one of the worst case scenarios.
Sure. Yep.
I think the power went out.
Yeah.
If I remember.
Yeah, it did.
The power went out. Not a deal was struck.
Not one.
And I can remember at one point, you and me were knocking doors, and I remember we're kind of walking up to one, and you're like, you're kind of just like, you're like the one on my shoulder that's telling me to stop, the bad one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm combating. I'm on the other side, and you're just kind of like, dude, I think if anybody would want solar, they'd already have it. I remember you saying that, and I was like, dude, no. Like, we're going to conquer this. We are selling solar. Someone is buying it today.
Yeah.
And I think you go your own way, and I think the next door I got a deal. Right? Like, you missed out, and I'm sorry. You went to your car, and then I called Aaron, and I'm just like, bro, Nathan's just sitting in his car. I'm just like, dude, it's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Yeah, high ground.
Nathan is cooked.
I'm cooked.
I think we're in Hesperia, and I can remember too. So I'm knocking doors or whatnot, and it was also too like, do not get back to the Airbnb until it's dark.
Yeah.
Either it is dark or your knuckles are bleeding. Given how many doors you've knocked, right? And I think there was like a passcode to get into the Airbnb, and only the managers know it. So there's no way you're getting in.
This one coming back.
So we get back to the Airbnb, and Aaron's kind of pulling me aside. And he's just like, dude, I got back to the Airbnb and Nathan's already packed. And I'm just like, oh man, no. So next thing you know, it's like the last night, and I think Aaron maybe convinced you, like, dude, you gotta stay.
Yeah. Did he? I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
We talked. Yeah.
And so we throw on this like bowling activity to kind of, we're ending the blitz on a high note, and we're at this bowling alley, and Nathan, he's talking to somebody, and he's like, I think I might start donating. I think you're like, I think I might start donating my bones. And I was like, oh, Nathan, no, no. You remember that?
Yes.
Oh man, my cheeks are hurting. And I remember Aaron just like, Nathan, come on, dude, no. It's so that is the best way I can describe knocking doors. That's the best way I can just is by the end you may start donating your literal bones.
Yeah. No, literally, and they actually sell for a good price. So it's I was looking at it.
I was wondering why you were limping.
Yeah, that'll take care of it for a couple months. Man, yeah. No, that was wild. That was a wild time. I'm actually, in some ways, I'm really happy. I mean, I look back on the course of my life, and I know God ended up using each season. Yeah, but that was a season. That solar salesman, any salesman really, but that is brutal. It is, and I commend you. I always looked up to you, seeing like, man, you could do it. Yeah, you were doing it.
I don't know how.
And it was cool. That kind of, which I think goes to a lot of ways, the people we surround ourselves with. I feel like if you can, there's something to putting yourself around people who are doing it. Yeah, that are pushing through what is literally the hardest thing or the worst thing, makes you almost delusional to think you can do it too. And I think in some ways there are limits. I think, if my life depended on it and my family needed, I could do it, I'm sure. But no, that's like, maybe I wasn't made for that. And I feel bad, and I'd like, you're supposed to push through to get to the sale. The first sign of like, I'm not interested, I'm like, no, me neither. I'm not interested either. I'll see you later. But that's, it was hard. It was hard.
Yeah. One of the reasons I was chuckling was I can still distinctly hear the echoes of one of your voice memos you sent me, where you're just kind of like, yeah, bro, I tried to go out there today, and, man, it just, I was trying, it just wasn't working, and
I don't know about this. And I'm just on the other end, just like,
Yeah. Man. Yeah. Man. Yeah. It's hard. It is hard. There is nothing. I don't think there's really anything like it, actually. No. I'm not sure if I can think of another thing like it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think there really is.
it's like that Christian song, indescribable.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally, until you've done it, I feel like you can't imagine the anxiety right before knocking on the door, the anxiety of like their reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, I think they say one of the greatest fears in people's life is public speaking. And it's basically you're just public speaking over and over and over again. Sometimes the jokes land, you get the sale, and other times it's terrible. Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was one of my fondest memories.
That's hilarious.
It might have been not a memory at the time, but oh man,
Yeah, I genuinely was considering that. I think that was when I started donating plasma. I think after that, I started going to the clinic, the bio, whatever.
hey, what you in for?
Solar sales wasn't work.
See you knock my door.
Just at my door? Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
I'm not buying from this guy. He's got holes in his arm.
It's not selling solar.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Soul to soul.
Yeah.
Solar.
Yeah. No, that was wrong.
Well, if I did anything wrong during that time,
Not at all. And I'm so appreciative. I really did. I learned a lot of things. I feel like none of them had to do with, I'll never sell solar again, but I did learn, confronting your fear, like pushing through when things are difficult. I learned my limits too. I think something that
not very far limits.
no, not very far, but I do know that the job that I was at prior was a corporate job. I worked at, a company that did finances, and then I went to do that. And then out of that though, I ended up becoming a, high school educator for the city of Corona. Yeah. I was doing some work that I don't think I would have done, without that. I was at a pregnancy clinic and in their education department, and that kind of came out of like, all right, this solar thing is not working, and I transitioned over there. There was an opportunity that had just opened up. So it's funny to see. I don't know if I would have landed there, which was something that I was passionate about.
Yeah,
that's without having taken that step right prior.
Maybe that's the thing. If anybody out there is looking for a new job, jump into solar.
Yeah.
And that'll push you
Yeah.
to actually find what you should be doing.
Yeah, if you have a comfortable job that pays pretty well, just ditch that and jump right into. You don't even have to connect to a solar company. Just start knocking doors, and then tell the nearest solar company that you found the sale to them. Yeah.
No, you're bringing up old wounds there. I felt guilty about.
Oh no.
Oh
No. It was yeah.
Another funny story that I can remember with you is it all roads lead back to solar. And we had like a Halloween get together, right? And you probably won something there, and that was the most you made during your time at solar. That's all I had to show for solar. I'm sorry, I'm poking fun. But so we do this.
I had to have had the worst solar career in his.
No, you have not beat. Did you meet Shiz? Okay, that
I don't know.
because he had the worst.
Oh, actually, that was Aaron's friend. Huh?
Okay, all right. His was far worse.
Okay.
I can say that.
That's good.
But anyway, so we had this like Halloween festive get together, and we did a pumpkin carving contest. Yeah. And I mean, mine wasn't to boast about, but I can just remember you were doing, I think, a bat signal.
Okay. Yeah.
And next thing you know, I think practically the whole thing just imploded. And it basically just turned into, it's just the bat signal. It's just a light beam. There's no bat signal. It was a signal.
Yeah.
It's the bat belt.
Yeah, I think it it fell apart right in the middle.
Yeah. Somewhere, somehow, I might have a photo.
I could probably find one too. Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were some dark times.
Yeah.
Some funny times to look back on.
Yeah. I don't know if I have many talents. I feel like now I'm thinking about it. Each of the things, the pumpkin. Yeah. Yeah, that was a hard time. Yeah.
Is there any other, I know this kind of impromptu. Is there any other moments that were just funny looking back with work? Or maybe you started a job and you're just like, what am I doing?
Yeah, I delivered actually for Domino's. I was a delivery driver. Yeah, which is pretty wild because I did it for a period of time. Then when I went back to it, it had to have been 6 years later. Mm-hmm. I did it while I was doing some school. I went back to school for a little bit. And I literally walked in and they were like, yeah, here you go. And I just started working. It was the weirdest thing. I think it was communicated to them that I was a transfer, but I hadn't worked in I didn't know what I was doing. I hadn't worked for.
It sounds like the same thing that happened with solar. So
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just jump in. Yeah. That actually, I ended up getting bit by a dog at that stint of being there. It's been rough actually. Now I'm thinking about it. These jobs. Got bit by a dog. I still have a scar. Right here on my leg.
Was it a little dog?
It was, I'd say medium. Yeah, it was medium small.
Mm-hmm. In my time of door knocking, was about 3-ish years. I got bit, I think 3.
Really?
Yeah, 3 times. It's usually the small dogs that will get you.
Really?
Yeah. I can remember the one specifically. Well, one was through a gate. I was actually on the other side. It still put its foot or its mouth under the gate. It bit my foot.
Wow.
I remember the one that was the most annoying. I might have the tiniest of a scar. Is this woman real nice? She was like, "Oh yeah, come on in." And I take one step, and this little rat just bit my ankle, and I was just like, "Dude, come on!" Yeah, wow. That's one thing. I love dogs.
Okay,
so much. Yeah. Do you have a preference of dogs or not?
I do. I like dogs. I'm curious. Did that change your feeling around them?
Not at all.
Really?
I still love them.
Really?
I think dogs, it's kind of like kids. It all comes down to parenting.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. The one thing that I don't like about dogs, and again, parenting, it all comes down to parenting, is you go over to someone's house and it's just constantly jumping up on you. Get that thing out of here. Yeah. Put it behind a gate. Yeah. Put it in a closet. Either way. Take it behind the barn.
Okay.
Something. Get it out of here.
Yeah.